Hello everyone and welcome back to another SteveTheSkull video. In today's video, we are back on Longvinter for the 1.0 update. The devs have released the full game and they've also brought a massive update along with it with lots of new features and items for us to go through. So let's get straight into the video and start looking at some of these items. The first new massive feature of this update is oil rigs. Oil rigs are a large structure with 3 of them being found across the map. One of them at the top left hand side of Grooney, another one being on the right hand side of the lighthouse, and the last one being right under Jumpo. These structures have multiple floors with multiple sets of enemies and tons of loot inside them. They have also got a new feature which has you turn on a crude oil pump, collect crude oil, and then you refine that crude oil into get fuel. This fuel can be used for your own machinery or sold on at a profit. The next prominent feature in this update is the new animals which have been added. There's 6 new animals. There's the goat, which drops goat's horns, the moose, which drops moose antlers, the bear, which drops bear claws, the lynx, which drops lynx tooth, foxes, which drops fox tails, and lastly the wolverine, which drops wolverine skulls. These all have a pristine variant, which if all added together with a wolf's tooth, can create a hunter's amulet. I'll go into these animals more in depth in a further improvement on the hunting guide I did before. I should mention that all of these animals can be ridden as mounts. These mounts can be gathered from vendors or from searching high loot boxes around the map. These mounts can also get a new item called a saddle put onto them. This can be attached at an advanced workbench and can customize your animals. There's 3 types of saddle: the fishing, the farming, and the hunting saddle, all got from their respected vendor. Another main feature of this update is the helicopter crash. When you're roaming around the map, you might suddenly hear the rotors of a helicopter, and then a boom effect. If you head up to Crocon at the end of the airfield after this happened, you'll find a helicopter surrounded by 3 of the LRI units. If you take them out and wait for the fire to go out, you will get some special loot, mostly new items from this update, out of the helicopter crash. Now we are going to be going over some of the new items and equipment which were added in this update. First, let's take a look at the heavy sniper rifle. The heavy sniper rifle is a slow firing but heavy damage gun. It can be crafted or found across the map. Its base damage is 20, but as you further get away it goes down and down. It's got a long range and is good for fighting. With this update comes 3 new explosives: the C4, the dynamite, and the improvised grenade charge. But to get these items, we will first have to know how to craft them. First we'll need a sulfur rock, which can be found across the map, and I'm pretty sure it can be mined as well. This sulfur rock is then smelted in a furnace into sulfur dust, which is then mixed with coal to make gunpowder. These explosives do a wide variety of damage to structures and placeables. The next items are the new wearables that have been added. One of the new wearables that we're going to start with is the Lucky Looter hat. This is found in high loot boxes and when worn gives the player a 10% chance of doubling the item they pick up. There's also supposed to be 3 other hats added in this update, but I haven't been able to find these, so I'm afraid I won't be able to go over them here. But I'm going to assume that they're from the arena's place. Our next item is going to be the Hunter's Amulet, which can only be crafted and requires all the new pristine items and a wolf's tooth. This item, when equipped on the body slot, gives you the ability to have extra arrow capacity. Our next item is the ammo vest, which is, if you put it on, gives you the ability to hold extra ammo and set up a hotkey to reload. Our next item is the gun holders. These are little slings on the side of your character, and they give you extra ammo and the ability to set up a hotkey to swap your gun mid-battle. Our last wearable item is going to be the food pouch. The food pouch is also equipped on the torso slot and allows the player to set up a hotkey to eat food from their inventory. We're moving on to a new category now, which are the new placeables which were added in this update. We're going to start with the new metal boxes. These metal boxes are just like the wooden boxes, but are way stronger and can take more damage. The next placeable we'll be going over will be the electric pole or electricity pole. The electricity pole, when set up, lets you place two, one going from one to the other and allowing you to transfer energy from one of your buildings to another. The next things we'll be going over is the water steps and the boathouse. I've put these together because they coincide with each other. The water steps are a new thing which allow you to build water bases easier and get up from the ocean without having to need a boat. And the boathouse is a place for you to park your boat in the ocean. It's a massive building, basically, that looks like a barn. For all of the aesthetic crowd out there, they've added loads of new furniture items. We've got 10 new paintings. I was only able to find 7 for this video. We've got new rugs, new chairs, new storage places. We've got the microwave, the fridge, the new plants to hang up as well for you to be able to decorate your house exactly how you want to. Another one of the new placeables is the oil refinery, which allowed you to refine any crude oil found around the map at the security of your own base. This coincides with the mining rig, which you can get to drill up oil and also refine the oil for you. For the last of the placeables, we have the turrets. We have a machine gun turret and a marksman turret. For the video, I was only able to find the marksman turret, but apparently you are able to control the machine gun if I read the patch notes right. But yeah, the marksman turret is a long range turret and it's pretty powerful. For the last of the big features, it's the placeable damage overhaul. This means that when you are raiding, you are now able to see the damage you are doing and how much health a placeable has. But alongside this, all placeables when they're first placed start with 31 health, slowly and gradually regenerating. This makes walls and like fences less viable in conflict. In this update, they have added 6 new food items. I'll put the recipes on the screen now. We've got the Sonati bread with and without toppings, bear sausages, stirred meat, Chilean hot pot, and carrot bread. These are all crafted at cooking stations. With a new update comes loads of new map changes. We've got new paths around the map, making it easier to locate POIs. We have got new birds around the map, making it more immersive, like seagulls, ravens, and blackbirds. We have a new black market feature at the Grooney Arena, allowing you to buy high-end items but for a high-end price. There's 4 more fast travel points across the map. There's a Grooney Harbour one, there's a north and southwest one, and a northeast one, making it much easier to traverse the map. There was a few items on this list that didn't fall into any categories, so we're just going to put them here. Firstly, we're starting with the letter. The letter is brought from red vending machines and allows you to send letters to your friends by placing them in their postbox. A few new animations have been added, like one to tell other players when you're in your backpack, or a animation to show when you're AFK. At the vending machines across the map, you are now able to hold and click to sell all. When the player is equipped with a speed boost, there is now a new icon to complement that. New quests have been added available from vendors to coincide with the new items inside of the game. A new perk has been added, so for when it is raining, you have a better chance of catching good fish. Lastly, we have arenas, and I haven't personally done it, but apparently it happens once an hour and players fight out for the best loot. Lastly, we have all the new cosmetics which are added in this update, alongside a new tackle box, which is the Long Winter update tackle box. We have new hats, new coats, new backpacks, new masks, new faces. It's beautiful. So, guys, that is the end of this update video. There's been a lot added, and there's probably some things I haven't put in this video, like the hats, for example, which I haven't been able to get. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was informative. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.